Welcome into the Unwritten Rule podcast, your number one stop shop for all sports and media news. I'm your host, Monzi, and today I will be deep diving into some more Oklahoma football content. It was nice seeing the media days. Brent Venables did a pretty good job up there. They didn't ask pretty good questions at all. The questions are kind of trash, honestly. Um, but it was just funny to kind of see that they have us as underdogs in almost everything we can think of. They don't have us winning anything. Now, honestly, I do see us going 8-4, but I mean, also we do have a good enough roster. I mean, I believe we have like a top 10 roster. It's just we're waiting on the rest of the players to develop. But if you take out the developmental stuff, I mean, we're still like a top 15 roster, in my opinion. But I mean, they just counted us out on everything you can think of. And it's nothing for us to do at this point. But honestly, I can see us going 10-2. And if we beat Ole Miss, I mean, if we lose to Ole Miss and probably lose to Alabama at home, hopefully we lose to Alabama in a close fashion. It's not like a blowout. They don't come to our house and blow us out. Ole Miss, I just think that game is going to be a my only issue with that game is I think it's going to be a long game, man. It's just a long game, a lot of high scoring. It's not going to be any defense played, and I just think the home team gets the best of us in that game. But it's not. I mean, if we're able to stop the pass for the most part, and they do like to run at certain points in the game, but if we're able to stop those things, I do have us winning that ball game in Oxford, Mississippi. But mainly the teams that we have to beat is Mizzou. Mizzou has an easy schedule. Really, the only team that they play that's good is Oklahoma, sadly. And then LSU, we get to play LSU at the end of the year. So even though we're on the road over there, I mean, it's a hard place to play. But LSU, to me, they're not that great towards the end of the season. So if they don't have any college football playoff aspirations, I think that Oklahoma can win that game. Um, and then we have to beat Auburn. I mean, as far as rosters, Auburn is not a close enough roster to us. Honestly, I mean Auburn is one of the worst teams in the SEC. I mean, I don't have them doing anything special this season. So yeah, it's a tough place to play, but I mean we beat Auburn before, I believe. So I'm not too worried about it. So hopefully we'll beat Auburn on the road. So um, we have to finish the season with at least no more than 2 to 3 losses to be ranked in the top 10 for the college football playoff. The conference champs I have anyway is for Alabama. I have them winning the SEC. I have Ohio State winning the Big Ten. I have Clemson winning the ACC, and I have Utah winning the Big 12. So those are the teams, and I would expect the committee to put in maybe the teams that contended in those conference championship games. So possibly, you could definitely see that Oklahoma could get in. I mean, I think they will put in a couple SEC schools. You might have a lower level conference probably sneak in. I don't know how the committee would do it, but the committee is not going to do Oklahoma wrong. I mean, they're not going to do us like Florida State, sadly. Let a team jump you when your starting quarterback goes out. I mean, that would never happen. I mean, I think that was just for some money reasons, but that was just unheard of from the committee. So hopefully we don't get to have no issues like that because the committee, I don't even want them to even think about doing us wrong. And we haven't did any good in the college football playoff. Hats off to Lincoln Riley for that. Wish you the best, man. Wish you would have did a little better for us. But that's all from me, folks. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. I will be out on vacation, and hey, y'all just keep looking out for more content. Love y'all.